I love to take photos. You follow me on Facebook, Robin Wall on Facebook, or on Twitter. I'm always posting pictures because I think pictures always tell the story. And with GE, they are a leader in the industry, rich in heritage for 128 years. And this camera that we're doing, you're gonna be shooting like a professional. But the nice thing is, for an SLR style camera, this is the lowest and best price we have ever offered. And it is a 25-time optical zoom and 16 megapixels. So the clarity, the detail, the vividness, just your pictures will blow you away. You can see some of the top features. I know Aaron will run you through all of those. I wanna break down the value because the value that we're doing at the best price ever and the lowest price ever for $129.95, look at everything you get. And we're doing free shipping, 4 flexible payments of $32.49. We've got all the fun, fashionable colors, because boy, do we love our electronics in fun colors. But we also have basics for those of you who say, no, I still like this simple. We have it in the navy. We have it in this fun purple. We've got it in the black, the gold, which looks like gold nuggets. It's so pretty. And then we also have it in the red. Now, just from the preview at the top of the show, a little sneak peek, the white completely sold out. So keep that in mind because we are limited. And then we have all of the accessories. Your accessories come included. We're including that 8 gig memory card. So right out of the box, you're gonna start snapping photos. $50 Poyomi gift, actually what do we call it, like gift certificate? That comes included as well. That $50 in that Poyomi, that is great for calendars, for photo books, to give as a gift, your photo book's done right. That's coming included, that $50 gift voucher. And then that takes the camera down to $79.95 when you add that into your value. So take advantage of that. But of course, we're gonna get Aaron Berger out here. He is our electronic expert. He always brings us great, cool electronics that are always easy to use, and you break it down.
I try, well, you know, look, this is an easy one to do so on. So many of us, we want to take better pictures. We want better moments of our lives, right? The key things about your camera, it's always going to be how easy it is to use, what's the zoom, and what's the quality of the pictures. Well, first of all, this isn't just a camera, this is a camcorder as well. I want to show you guys, there's a little bit of moving video and sound, so it's always nice to kind of have a 2-for-1, right? So you're taking high definition pictures, beautiful video, you're doing it all with that GE quality. Let's talk about just the SLR style for a minute. I think, Robin, so many of us have wanted an SLR style camera with that gorgeous zoom. Look at that, 25 times. This is the highest zoom, the largest megapixel we've ever done from a GE camera. It's the lowest price we've done a 25 megapixel and a 25 zoom and a 16 megapixel in any style camera. But I think the sort of the problem for many of us have been in the past with SLR style cameras, number one, the price. You know, they're expensive and we haven't all been able to necessarily step into that field. Well, obviously, today we've made it a lot easier. SLR style, by the way, refers to the body style and the single reflective lens that's inside the camera. And then the other thing is difficulty of use. I think a lot of us have sort of looked at these cameras and gone, well, am I gonna have to change lenses? Am I gonna know how to use that camera? Is it gonna be difficult? Do I have to know about f-stops and aperture and all of that? Well, this is the wonderful thing about this camera. It really is the simplicity of a point and shoot. But do you see? But it takes the quality of an SLR style. So you see that little wheel on the top? Call that the Wonder Wheel. Look what happens when I turn the little wheel. So I'm in automatic mode there, or I go into, you know, scene modes, or I go into video mode. All of these different modes just by turning the wheel. And it tells you exactly where you are. So you never have to wonder. You never have to be confused. So it really is as easy, or really I think easier, because there's more room to put a really easy control like that, is easier than a point and shoot. But you get the zoom that you would only get with an SLR style. We have a video actually that we're gonna show you right away to start off, 2 videos of the zoom. Imagine, you can be so far away. And this is what's key. You can be so far away from your subject. Look right here. So in the first picture, where there's no zoom, you don't even know what the subject of the picture is, right? Because we're so far away. 3 times zoom, that's what most of your cameras have. 6 times zoom, you're usually doing pretty good, and you can start to see what's going on. 12 times zoom, okay, you can see the subject, but look, 25 times zoom, and it's like you're right there. It's like you're about to get fresh milk, right? Okay, now look at that, on the sports field there. You guys can't, we couldn't even tell what sport was being played initially. We might run this video twice in a row if we can. By the end of it, by the time you get in 25 times closer, you can see this is a lacrosse game. That's a guy you're not gonna wanna mess with. He's got on a red uniform. He's the goalie. You can see what's happening. And by the way, this has optical image stabilization, so when you use that zoom, you don't get shaky. It has continuous shot mode, so if your kids are playing sports, you hold down that shutter and you just send out bursts of photos. I'm gonna show you one more zoom to get us kicked off here because I do believe this camera is about the ease of use, the price, it's an incredible price, obviously, and the zoom, and the zoom. So here we are again with actually that's about 3 times zoom. So you know, you can kind of see what's going on just a little bit. There's a little girl in the picture there somewhere. Okay, 6 times zoom, a little bit better. It's about a 9 times zoom. Okay, so you can see her, I'll admit, you can see her there. 12 times zoom is a better picture, but it's nothing like, it's a whole new world. We're gonna need bigger studio cameras for this one. It's nothing like when you add in your 25 time optical zoom. Look at this picture.
You can see her freckles, how cute.
Words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
You can see, you know, every little hair, every little freckle. You have captured this moment and you've captured it in high definition just by aiming and shooting. You know, and that Robin, is what GE's about. Better pictures, more easily taken every single time.
Well, and you're preserving that memory for a lifetime. You're capturing it. Whether it's the moment where you're seeing your son or your daughter on the football field, the soccer field, cheerleading, or they're in a school dance and you want to take their picture before they leave. These are the moments that we all want to be able to preserve. Birthdays, anniversaries, baby's first steps. This is the time when you think, as we start to get into spring, as we get into summer, you've got Labor Day, Memorial Weekend, you've got all the holidays, Father's Day, Mother's Day, all the things you want to capture. And then of course, summer vacations, right? And what's that summer vacation you're planning? Don't you want to be able to capture the best possible pictures, but you want to be able to have money left over to be able to spend on the vacation? Think about at the lowest price ever. You're not spending $1,000 to get a SLR camera. Yes, this is an SLR style camera, but it's built in with features that are very rich, that are easy to use, that give you the most amazing pictures, from that 16 megapixels all the way up to the 25 time optical zoom. That optical zoom, to me, is pretty impressive. And I want to be able to show you here. I'm going to go back into the review mode on my own camera because while Aaron was talking. Why are you going, uh-oh?
We got some action shots?
Well, no, this was really cool because we have these monitors in here. I'm not showing anything I'm not supposed to, but Kyle, I promise I'll hold it really still. If we can come in, you can come in even closer because look, you can't see the writing, right? You have no idea what's on the monitor. Watch when I go right into, look at that. And look at how clear it is. Now I can read all the little detail. That was on the monitor. I zoomed the 25 times zoom to be able to see. I mean, to me, that's incredible, Aaron, because a lot of times you lose the degradation. I mean, to me, it made sense.
And a lot of times it's blurry, too, right? When you do that zoom, because obviously there's not a tripod out here for Robin to use. She's just holding this in her hand. I think that's an excellent point.
Seriously.
I want to show you guys continuous shooting as well. So we've got a couple of videos we're going to show you. We're going to show you continuous shooting. Then we're going to show you face detection, optical image stabilization, panorama. Because I want you to understand, yes, you're getting the exclusive colors at HSN. You're getting the Poyomi gift certificate. But you're getting a camera that is loaded with features. So easy to use. GE simplicity, but we're gonna start with the continuous shoot mode right here. So a lot of times when your kids are playing sports or your dog's doing a trick or whatever it is that you want to capture, you wanna be able to do like the pros do, just hold that shutter button down and just kind of burst off photos. There's a reason look at that. That's the photo, right? We're gonna look at it one more time. The winning photo is when she scores there at the end, when we get the hands up, the victory. This is a customer pick for a reason. It's because it responds so incredibly, yay, she made it. It responds so incredibly quickly, so very, very simple to use, GE quality. Let's look at face detection for a minute. This is actually face detection and recognition. Not only does the camera recognize faces when you take a video, or excuse me, take a photo, but it also identifies the faces. So you can tag, as you take pictures of people, you can tag them with their name. and then the camera recognizes them from then on out. So every time you take a photo of someone, it puts them sort of in their own category. So if I want to show you all pictures of Robin that I have on my camera, I can go right in there, I can type in Robin, and it'll pick up all my pictures of Robin, pull them right up. That's so fun with babies and grandbabies, you know, because you have tons of pictures on your camera card, right? When you want to show something specific, you can get to it very, very quickly. I'm going to let Robin give you guys an update.
Yeah.
And then I want to show you optical image stabilization. I want to show you panorama and a lot of other great things as well.
And it's a perfect opportunity to be able to share with you because the white has already sold out. Paul, which is the next one that will be the next to go? Because I know as far as quantity goes, because of the value that we're doing, we may not be able to repeat this. So the purple will be the next to sell out along with the gold. The purple and the gold will be the first to sell out, and behind those two colors will be the navy blue. Then we have the black and we have the red. $129.95. It is at the best value we have ever offered at $50 off. And then when you think about the retail value, that's $76 off of the retail value. Then when you get it at home, it's not like you have to go buy a SD card. The SD card comes included. So many times I'll read reviews and someone will say, oh, I got it at home and I couldn't start taking pictures because there was no SD card.
Right.
That is coming included. And then we're also including USB cable, the strap, the camera lens cover is coming included. Then you get the $50 Poyomi gift certificate that comes, or gift voucher, that comes included as well. So you'll be able to make those calendars, the photo books, to be able to give as a gift. Mother's Day around the corner,
Absolutely.
Father's Day, you want to do that for dad to be able to hang in his office at work. Wonderful way to be able to do that. But this just has everything. And it's interesting, Aaron, because a lot of times when we look at this price point, we think you wouldn't get face detection, blink detection, smile detection,
Absolutely.
panorama.
Well, I think you would think that you'd be getting a point and shoot camera with maybe 6 times optical zoom. This is 25 times. In fact, we're going to show you, I've got 2 cameras set up across the studio, and there are 2 of these exact cameras. One is zoomed in 3 times, one is zoomed in 25 times. Look at the difference. Okay, so here, I'm even going to step back so you can fully see me. Wow, I've got to get it even further away. Okay, so here I am, where you can see me. You can see what's going on, right? That camera over there, that camera is not zoomed in, and you can't, as I wave my arms, you can't even see. Now Robin just stepped into the picture. Now watch, when she steps out of the picture, you won't be, on that camera over there, you can barely even see her move.
Yeah.
That's gonna be your difference. And think about graduations, Mom's Day, Dad's Day, Easter egg hunts, all of the things that are coming up this time of year. You gotta be able to get closer. If you're using your cell phone, God love you. I mean, I understand it's easy to take a little picture with your cell phone. I do it too for stupid things. You know, when my buddies do funny things at the bar, I'll use my cell phone. But for my nieces and nephews, for the real moment in my life, for Valentine's Day last night, for those kind of things, you need a camera. Yeah. You will never regret taking better pictures. I want to show you optical image stabilization. We're going to show you this video twice in a row, actually. So what it means is, even if your hand's a little bit shaky, as it often is, especially when you zoom in, the camera still keeps the images ultra steady. So look at the left and the right side. The left side, and again, we'll show you this video twice, the left side is without optical image stabilization. Did you see how much more shaky that was? It was like you could never get her in the frame because that's your hand moving. There's 2 kinds of image stabilization. There's optical and there's digital. Optical is by far the more expensive and the better one. Optical image stabilization is built in. So that means when you're chasing your kids around, when your hand's moving a little bit, when you're on the go, look at the right-hand side. Do you see how much more stable that stays? And then look, when you click the picture, you're not, exactly. And in your picture, your subject is perfectly framed, too. Another one of my favorite features, and one that you see in really the highest level of camera, again, this is a customer pick because even though the price is amazing, it is a higher level camera because of the face detection, the optical image stabilization, all these things. The pan capture allows you to sort of go from left to right or from right to left. You just line up 3 pictures in a row, and without ever going to a computer, without ever going to an editing suite or anything like that, the camera takes those 3 photos and patches them into a perfect 360-degree panorama view, which means if you have any summer vacations coming up, any great parks you're going to, national parks, you're never going to hear the words, I wish you could have just been there. I wish you could have seen it. It's really like being there. And Robin, this photo taken at night.
That looks like I'd sell that.
It looks
Doesn't
like
it?
you would buy it at the mall,
Like, yeah,
right?
a professional photographer did it and then put it in a store to sell it.
It has a 3200 ISO rating. ISO rating is how much light the camera can see, even in dark situations. You can see this picture was taken at night, but it's not
That's
just
always
a
the
big
hardest.
blur, right? They're always blurrier. You can't see subjects as clearly. This camera does a beautiful job in low light situations as well.
And well over 500 have already been spoken for this morning. Keep in mind that purple and the gold will be the first to sell out. This is the lowest and best price here at HSN. It is an HSN exclusive configuration. And maybe you're watching HSN for the first time. You're like, boy, I've never shopped from TV. And I'm nervous. I don't know, is it a club? Is there a fee to join? There's no fee. There's no club. You do become like family once you shop here once. You're a family. And you know what? The nice thing is that if you saying, you know what, I'm new, Robin. I've never shopped with you before. Go to hsn.com and put in 300825 and read the customer reviews, because the customer reviews, if Aaron and I aren't sharing enough information, you're just like, hi, I really like Aaron and Robin, but I just want to hear from the customer. Visit hsn.com, read the reviews. They will, hands down, you'll be jumping in the ordering process, because everyone loves the clarity, the detail, the zoom, the image stabilization. This has all the bells and whistles at the lowest price. You would not think at $129.95, you would be thinking you'd be getting a 5x, 10x zoom, and here you're getting 25x zoom with, of course, 16 megapixels. So it's time to upgrade. It's time to get the best value we've ever offered.